Monster trucks, though, they're coming to Simmons Bank Arena this weekend for Monster Jam.
Yep, and that is where we find Fox 16's Claire Kreitz this morning with the preview. Good morning, Claire.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, I'm here with Armando, one of the drivers. Now, how did you get into all of this?
Yeah, so this crazy dream of mine started when I was 6 years old. That's when I first, saw these trucks in person, and, I kind of made it my dream to become a Monster Jam driver, and I'm here 25 years old, living my childhood dream, and first time in Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm super excited. I've heard great things about this venue, so I'm excited to get going.
That is super exciting. Now, how hard is it to learn how to drive one of these?
Yeah, so once you get hired on, like I said, this is not a normal pickup truck that you drive on the street. So, 12,000 pounds, 1,500 horsepower. How big these tires are. They weigh about just under 700 pounds. Yeah, it takes a time to get used to, but at the end of the day, it's all one big machine that you control. I see it as a big elephant, so.
That is awesome. Now, you've been competing now for 5 years, 6 years? Oh my gosh. So what is your favorite part about competing?
I guess I get asked that a lot of times, but my favorite part is, getting to meet the fans. Since I was once that, the little kid in line waiting to be my favorite driver. Now that the tables on turns, I can get back and just, be a great role model for the kids. And, I came from no motorsports background, and I'm literally living my childhood dream, driving a 1,500 horsepower Monster Jam truck and, hanging out with the top dogs. I've been doing it for so many years. And, if I can just, be an inspiration to the kids that anything's possible, never take no for an answer. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. And I'm literally living my childhood dream in front of everybody.
That is amazing. In the next half hour, we'll talk even more about Monster Jam. But for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Such an inspiration.
I like Armando. He's really cool.
Live your childhood dream. Well, an action-packed motorsports experience for the entire family is rolling into Simmons Bank Arena this weekend.
Yeah, that's right. Monster Jam is back in the natural state. Fox 16's Claire Kreitz is live this morning from Simmons Bank Arena with a look at the action. Now, Claire, I don't mean to take over your interview, but can you please ask Armando how much it costs to fill up a monster truck with gas?
So I just asked that question. He doesn't know how much it costs to fill up the tank, but how big is the tank?
So it's actually 15 gallons. I just found this out today. We learn something every day, but yes, 15 gallons. As you can see, we're actually pretty tall people, and you can see the size difference of a tire. 66-inch tires, BKT tires. They weigh about 700 pounds. The whole truck itself weighs 12,000 pounds and has 1,500 horsepower. Your average car has about 200, but 1,500 horsepower. These big old trucks have, and the stuff we're able to do with them is just insane and unheard of.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about the truck. And it's a lot more than you really realize how you drive this.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, this ain't like a daily car. This is all fiberglass here. So this is a one-of-one custom body. It is a bull. So, it's called El Toro Loco, which is the crazy bull in Spanish. So as you can see, you got the horns, you got the teeth, you got, the graphics, you got the airbrush paint job, and it's just one of those trucks that's been around. It's been around for 20 years now. It's one of the more popular trucks that we have in this industry. Everybody knows Gravedigger, but of course El Toro Logo's in the mix. So
I'm a little biased, but this is probably my favorite one, actually. So in the next half hour, we'll talk even more about Monster Jam, but for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, monster trucks, they're roaring into Simmons Bank Arena this weekend for Monster Jam.
Yep, and that is where we find Fox 16's Claire Kreitz this morning with a preview. Claire.
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm back with Armando, and they're starting to build the track. So what goes into the track?
Yeah, so actually behind me, there's not a lot of, this is behind-the-scenes stuff that people don't really see. The dirt's about to start coming in. It actually takes 75 dump loads of trucks and dirt that comes in here and sets the whole shebang up. As you can see, you got the loader tires, you got the single log, you got the log stack. But yeah, it actually goes. There's actually a lot behind the scenes that you guys will get to see. This is just the starting process of the whole event.
Yeah, so much that nobody would have any idea goes into this. Now, tell me a little bit about the competition side of it all.
Yeah, so if you've never been to a Monster Jam show, obviously, it's a head-to-head competition. So we start in racing. We go into two-wheel skills competition, so you actually get to perform and show the fans what you can do on just 2 wheels. And that's one of my favorite competitions, only because I'm really good at the moonwalks and I'm really good at balancing the truck on its front 2 tires. Then we go and jump in the donut competition. Obviously donuts. you spin in circles, who can spin the fastest and the most revolutions. And one of my favorite competitions as well is freestyle. You have 75 seconds to show the fans how crazy you can get behind a truck, and you know what you do from backflips, big air, wheelies, and kind of mixture of all the competitions all at once. And of course, the fans have the power to judge us and give us that score. So depending on how good we do behind the wheel of a truck, you guys have to reflect on the score. And at the end of the day, you guys are just as important as us because you guys give us a score at the end of the day.
What is it like driving in front of the fans and, you know, meeting them?
It's just an absolute honor. You know, like I said, this was a big dream of mine when I was a little kid, and now that the tables are turned, it just means so much more to me that I can go out here and, you know, me being a fan, even as a driver, I'm still a fan to this day, and I know what the fans expect to see. So every time I come out there, I promise the fans that I'm gonna give it my all, and you know, at the end of the day, and hopefully the truck don't look as pretty as it does, but hey, it happens, we roll over. But yeah, you know, I just try to perform the best of my abilities, and of course try to tame a big bull, 1,500 horsepower, 12,000 pounds. It's not easy inside arenas like this, but hey, anything's possible, right?
Yeah, that's right. Well, in the next half hour, we'll talk even more about Monster Jam and how you can get tickets, but for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
He makes me kind of want to go now.
I know.
I know.
Not weird at all.
An action-packed motorsports experience for the entire family is rolling into Simmons Bank Arena this weekend.
That's right. Monster Jam is back in the natural state, and they have a new monster truck driver. Her name's Claire Kreitz. Are you going to drive one today, Claire?
I wish. That'd be pretty cool. No, I'm going to leave that up to the professionals like Armando. And tell me what people could expect this weekend.
Yeah, I like to put it in 3 words: unforgettable, unexpected, and truly just, you know, mind-blowing. I mean, the stuff we're able to do with these Monster Jam trucks is just unheard of. These things are massive, 12,000 pounds, 1,500 horsepower. If you've never been to a Monster Jam show, I advise to go to monsterjam.com, get your tickets now, and also get your tickets for the Monster Jam pit party. That's where the fans are able to come down, meet us drivers, us 8 athletes, come walk the track, come hang out and see the trucks up close. I mean, these things are no other. I mean, the stuff we're doing with them is just incredible.
It is so cool. I've seen some of the highlights. What is your favorite trick to do?
My favorite trick is, of course, the backflip, but there's no backflips here this weekend. So my second one would be a moonwalk. It's where we actually balance. It's a 2-wheel skills challenge. We're balanced a 12,000-pound truck on its front 2 tires. So we try to walk it in reverse. It's kind of like a truck is moonwalking up the pod, and you know, it really gets the crowd going. So it's honestly one of my favorite tricks to do.
That is so cool. And what is it like just competing and being able to meet kids who are like you? Yeah, you know, it's a big inspiration. It's very humbling myself. Like I said, I was once that 6-year-old kid waiting in line to meet my favorite driver. And now that the tables are turned, I can just get back and, you know, try to be the great role model I can for the kids. And I came from no type of motorsports background, and here I am hanging out with the top dogs. And, you know, I'm actually, I'm a competing ex-world champion myself. So, just to inspire anybody that wants to do anything in life, really. Like I said, I was just a kid that was fortunate enough to meet somebody within the company, and man, I'm super excited to be here in Little Rock. I've heard great things about this place. We have 2 events, one Saturday and one on Sunday, so make sure you grab your tickets now before they're sold out. Perfect. Should we start a truck?
Show them a little preview here?
Yeah, let's see it. Oh my gosh. Woo!
I mean, if that don't get you excited, I don't know what be, man. Like I said, I'm super excited to be here. 12,000-pound trucks. We're able to do awesome things with these trucks. As you can hear, they're very, very loud, so I advise you to bring your earmuffs or, you know, earplugs, because they can get really, really loud.
Yeah, it is loud in here. I am going to send it back to you guys, but get your tickets. Come see him in action.